Okay, guys, here we go. The playoff semi-final. They're a 4-4-2 counter-attacking team, but we are going with what we usually go with, I suppose. Notes, Carpio is playing with a bit of a back strain, hoping to get sort of 75 minutes out of him before Leon comes on. Sito's come in as a little bit more of an aerial presence from set pieces, both offensively and defensively. And we've actually changed Zuleta to a advanced forward. Seeing as they only have two in the center of the midfield, I'm not so reliant, as it were, on him maybe dropping deep and adding some numbers in there. I think what I might do is I might do low crosses um, to encourage more chance for Zuleta to get on the end of some crosses because he's got great off the ball, but he's not the most physical in terms of anything apart from pace, although he does have good heading ability, so that's just a preference really. And I've sorted out the corners, so guys, we're ready to go. The only thing I was slightly thinking about is maybe playing a slightly longer passes, but we'll see how the game kind of builds up. I know that because this team have a higher league position than us, if we are drawing when it gets to the end of extra time, we don't do penalties. And we've got plenty of subs even in extra time, so we will go with that then. Right. What are we going to say to our team? Exacting revenge is always a good one to go with. Um, the boys seem to be happy with that. I am going to check the opposition um, sort of instructions in a game like this just to see if there's anyone on the wing who's got particularly weak foot. So Duedes we will show onto his weaker foot. What about the other winger? Unknown, unfortunately. And yeah, that seems good. So we will go ahead with that. So interesting how we're going to get on. This guy's a bit of a physical beast. They got pacey forwards, but we've got a high line and hopefully Tomkinson to sweep up. And so here we are. We'll watch a bit more of the introduction. I'm actually standing up on my standing desk. Let's hope Carpio doesn't make his injury any worse. But we actually denied Piedro going to international duty because we feel like these games are really, really important. Well, there we go. Zuleta playing as an advanced forward means he's a little bit more on the shoulder, running the channels a little bit more. But we are the away team now as Piedra picks it up. We're playing our usual game out from the back. And yeah, look at Zuleta there on the shoulder as opposed to dropping deep. Sito driving wide. Teixeira's there as an option. Even as a inverted winger, I've set him to be a little bit wider. But we are being very patient here. Carpio, that ball's open to Vietes. He's got great crossing ability. We've said cross low. Oh, Iglesias on his left foot. He's been so reliable from that position all season. Can we intercept this? No, we can't. It's good build up from then. Sito misses the challenge, but it's blocked and they have a corner. Piedra on the front post duty instead of our beanpole striker. And it's actually Teixeira who gets the ball away. Let's hope we don't give away any penalties this game. Well, we seem to be pressing somewhat effectively and good. The highlight comes to nothing. And it's pretty even so far, although we pick up a corner. We have Tomkinson lurking on the near post. Oh, it's a chance for Tomkinson, isn't it, really? In a game like this. We let the ball run through and Altimira sweeps up. We're looking for Bilbao to play this short. And it's a ball open for Piedra. And Carpio's got plenty of space to dictate the play, but he's patient. Is this going to be intercepted? It is, but we pick it up again. Piedra inside. Oh, he does well. Composed play. Vietes, good passing ability. Drives inside. Teixeira can play this to the wing to Sito. We want a low cross. Is that a penalty? It's not. Sito with a low cross. Oh my goodness, it's an unbelievable block by the defender. Almost on the line. That was a certain goal. Iglesias, though, with the cross. Who have we got on the front post? It's headed away. Oh, what a chance that was, guys. But we seem to be playing well. Good to see Sito doing all right. But we lose the ball in defensive midfield. Piedra can't get back, and it's a poor shot from them. We don't want to see that. I'm actually... Piedra's already on a yellow card. I'm going to tell him to ease off tackles, then I may have to replace him at half time, I think. In fact, in a game this big, we're going to ask both the players on a yellow card to ease off tackles. We just can't afford to go down to 10 men, can we? We get a free kick now with Iglesias. It's whipped in, oh, and it's hit the bar. It's still bouncing around in the area. Iglesias again, Carpio. Oh! Oof, I thought that was top bins. If you notice, I'm a bit louder today. One, it's the excitement. Two, my wife has gone shopping. So I'm a madman shouting alone in a flat somewhere about a computer game. Sito in the left back zone. We're passing it around well. Teixeira drives wide, but then cuts inside. It's Zueleta. This is what he's in on the pitch for. Oh, and it's another fantastic block. Can we play this into the front post? We can. It's Tompkinson. It's straight at the keeper. Look at that for an XG, but that doesn't mean anything if we give away something from a set piece. They're building up. Was that a step over I saw there almost on the animations? Iglesias with a poor header out. Looking for a bit of composure there. Oh my goodness me, that was a big chance, but it's offside anyway. It's offside. Okay, so we are playing well. So we're going to think about this. We've dominated possession. We've already used this one. Okay, so we're going to keep calm. You guys have the ability to do this. We are going to take off Piedra on a yellow card for Javi Perez. He is not going to be on ease off tackles. Vietes also will bring on Areso with that pace. And we're actually going to go attacking. Because we really need to score before the end of extra time. I think my next change is just to go a little bit more direct in the passing. We'll still build up, but because Zueleta's strength is just getting in behind, that's what we'll do. In fact, we'll make sure Areso's on normal tackling as well, won't we? I think I forgot to change that. We won't have him ease off tackles because this is a key match for us. All right, free kick. It's a waste, but we've got someone with pace to recover the ball. Come on, Teixeira. Drive to the byline. It's whipped in. Oh, it's a really bad cross. Really bad stuff. Their goalkeeper gets it again. Hopefully he just boots it over everyone and we recover the ball. Which is exactly what happens. Sito building up. It's to Zueleta. Composure, son. Oh, the keeper's done wonderfully again on the one-on-one. That is what he's in the team for, other than our star striker's injured. Teixeira again gets the ball. Can he whip it in? We get a corner. Oh, he had so much time. Tompkinson with the flick on. I think when it gets to 65, I'll take us off short passing, but we block the initial free kick. We almost get the ball there. Altimira pressing well. They win the second ball. Good tackle from us. Oh, that's a red. That is a red. It is. My goodness. What a lifeline. Guys, I paused it because I'm going to think about what to do. Um, we'll see what they do. We're already on attacking. Now, what do we match them up with a 4-4-2? Oh, Zuletta's on a 6.1, but he's like our kind of. We don't really have anyone else to bring on, do we? But the longer this goes on, the more chance we have. Should we go a little bit wider? I don't think we need to go much wider. I think I'll keep it the same until I see what the score is with their formation. Sito now. Crossed in. Oh, it's a great block. They're still persevering with two up front. Oh, and they're through on goal, aren't they? If they can get this cross in. Oh, but it's a really wasteful shot. We've really got to make this count. Tompkinson with the ball. Zueleta does pick it up, but it's a really hopeless pass. What would we give for Romaric in this situation? They've got a very physical striker who's won that. And I was going to say it's a comfortable save, but Bilbao makes a real hash of it in the end. We get it away with fullback. Can we get to the edge of the area? We can. Perez doing well, but plays a dangerous ball inside. Okay, what I will do is I will just put the passing directness as standard. Hopefully have some of those over the top balls. Teixeira's hampered by injury, so we're going to have Marin as an inside forward. And we're actually going to bring off Carpio because we've got to think perhaps. In fact, I'm not even going to say it. I'm not going to think ahead, but so let us on a 6.2. We're just going to get him to ease off tackles a little bit. We don't need to. Javier Perez will put him as a wing back on support. And yeah, we'll go with that. Leon's got good long range passing, so try and score the winning goal, guys. That's our two Gucci headbanded players on. But they've got no one on the right of their midfield, so I'm happy that we're overlapping there, but maybe we direct our play there. Oh no. It's Oh, Bilbao just gets there. Perez, I wish he could have just kicked that out for a throw in, to be honest. It's a back post one, but looks like Sito can possibly drive forward here. Oh, I thought it was going to be another red, but it's a good tackle in the end. I think we go a bit wider with our play in the next stoppage as well. Tompkinson driving forward. Oh, it's a bad pass. They managed to intercept it. Oh, Iglesias has got himself sent off. Oh, what an idiot. What an idiot. We'll just keep it like this, won't we? So deep line playmaker on support. Um, Central midfielder on support. And we'll just have to go with that. We'll keep everything else the same, to be honest, but Oh dear, Iglesias. What's his aggression stat? It's 10. For goodness sake. We've got two more subs going into extra time. Dear me. Is it all going to end in tears yet again in the playoffs? Okay, so what we do is we motivate, exact revenge on them, tactics. Who else do we want to bring on? I kind of want to bring on Kenneth for his free kick taking. Marin's on a yellow card already, but he's playing okay. But we just don't have anyone who can really finish apart from Zaletta, who's having a bit of a nightmare. Um, can Kenneth play in centre midfield? Not really. I think we keep it like it is, I guess. God, I'm stuck with what to do here. I really am. We're not going to bring on a sub for a sub, are we? No, we're going to go with LSO for Kenneth, just for the set pieces. Feel sorry for the lad, but we're going to go with it. And we'll say to Kenneth, do as a set piece, and we will be forever grateful to you. But we have deserved a goal, haven't we, guys? But if it's level after this, we've got to go very attacking now. Is there anything else we can do, really? Get it higher a bit faster. We're not going to slow the pace down anymore. And we're just going to push up. Put everything on max. And go from there, really. Oh, dear me. It's not looking good. They get a set piece. I was hoping they'd boot it up in the air. Here we go. Perez wins the ball. He's driving down the line, but he loses it again. And they're free down the wing. The advantage of having two up front, they're just going to whip it in. It's going to be a headed goal, isn't it? Now that Tompkinson's out wide. Oh, goodness. And that's half time. They're just we're gonna demand more, I think, of everyone. But none of our forward players having a good game at all. Kenneth wins the ball. Oh, we got 10 minutes to go. We get a highlight at least. Can we pick this up? It's free wide. Come on, Kenneth. Whip it into someone. Oh, he's through on goal. Oh, and it's just a hopeless finish. Is there anything we can do for the final 10? I think we've got to give him a bit of help up front, haven't we? Oh, there's nothing we can do. Delgado to come on. Sito's having a good game. Is there anyone he can bring on here? Maybe Delgado. Just for a bit of fresh legs, a bit more pace perhaps. Leon deeper. Delgado as centre midfielder on attack. He's got a bit of a long shot on him. But we're not... We're going to keep the faith in our style of play. Try and score the winning goal. but we lose. We don't even get the chance for penalties, unfortunately, because of their position in the league. And it looks like that's it. It looks like our dream is over. So disappointing after such an amazing season. That looks like it's it. Dear me. How disappointing is that? To not give a good showing in terms of in front of goal with an XG of 2.4, we don't even get to go into the final. Ah, we'll have to criticize Iglesias and say, I'm disappointed in you getting sent off. I'm very happy. You should have won it for us. Oh, dear me. And that's the season over, isn't it? Oh, I'm glad to let you remaining upbeat. Sito is injured, Iglesias banned, and there we go. We're out. We missed Romaric so much, didn't we? But I think I'm going to go for some different jobs now. I think that's really killed it for me in terms of trying so hard to take Tarazona up. So we'll go with the Deportivo La Coruña conundrum or something like the Mirandes miracle. But we haven't had luck in the playoffs, have we, at all? So guys, I'll see you in the new season, I guess. But thanks for tuning in. If you've watched even just like 1 minute of this series, we tried our best. We're at least leaving them in a somewhat better financial position, I guess. And we earned like 200K from the gate receipts from that game, so that was really vital. But yeah, what can you do? All right, guys. Cheers for checking out the series. I'll hopefully see you in the next one. Okay, guys, and saying all that, I will show you the end of season review, seeing as it's such a headline feature. But Jonathan Tompkinson was a really unbelievable signing. If I move on, then I will try and sign him back. Bilbao was also fantastic in goal, and to pick up Teixeira on a free, really fantastic stuff, alongside some of the other signings as well. In terms of the results, then we didn't do well in the playoffs, which was unfortunate. So we'll swiftly move on. The first game of the season was a really fantastic win. It really set our stall out, and we just had some really fantastic matches on the way. I'll show you Carpio's curling finish. Perhaps the only weakness in Carpio's game, at this level, is that I wish he would get a few more goals. We do have him set as a deep lying playmaker, though. But this was to get a draw. Bit of a daisy cutter finish there, which was good to see. Sponsorship, a little bit more than last season. Broadcast revenue down, but people are using our facilities, which is good. And shock, Romaric's shirt is the fans' favourite. And there's our kind of team that we played most over the course of the season. Would have liked Dila Vibora to have developed a little bit more. He's got so much potential. His stats haven't really gone up too much, but what can you do? In terms of the overall rewards, what a standout season for Romaric in terms of goals. Fantastic stuff. And Iglesias unfortunately got sent off in one of the most important match in our uh, playthrough so far. But he did get 16 assists and over 10 goals. So he did do well over the course of the season. And a superb campaign. Apart from a shaky spell, we surpassed expectations and we lost in the semi-finals of the playoffs. And yeah, that's that. Let's have a look at some of the end of season stuff. So, who's gone in? Tompkinson has gone in, and a few other players as well. Let's look at our supporter profile. So, family up by 24%. We've got almost 3K more social media followers. That's hilarious. What do they want to add? I'm not even gonna do this because I've actually put in an application for 2 jobs, and I'll show you those here. Can I show you there? So we've gone for Deportivo La Coruña and Mirandes, as we've said. So yes, see you in the next season. You'll find out who we are with.